Hello and welcome everyone to yet another Facebook live video where we're going over tips and tricks for marketing for homeschool businesses. We're just going to do an at everyone here so that everyone can get in. And if you haven't had a chance to check out the latest issue of the magazine, I would highly recommend that you guys go check that out. It is really good. I'd love to know who's joining us live today and more about your homeschool business so that I can provide you with tips as we're going along and customize this to give you some examples that will work for your business. So we're going to be talking about how to get the most out of social media marketing. This has been a highly requested topic, so I am excited to get into this with everyone here and answer any questions that you might have along the way. So feel free to send a comment to us and I will answer your questions. You may hear my dog as my frequent guest here on the live videos. I'm just going to wait a little bit for everyone to get in here. You aren't going to want to miss this live class. We're going to be able to answer your questions as we're going for social media. I know this is something that's been requested quite a few times by the different people in the Homeschool Business Builders group. So won't want to miss the live portion of this class where I can answer your questions. There will be a recording available that we will be sending with a transcript to make it easy for anyone who misses the live version. Go ahead and let me know who's joining us in the comments and a little bit about your homeschool business so that I can give you some examples as we're going along for the different kinds of posts for your specific business, whether you're a homeschool coach or you create printables or curriculum. I see 4 people are joining us so far. Okay, if we are ready to get started and dive into how to get the most out of social media marketing, then please post a comment below letting me know that you're ready. So you may be wondering why people are not buying your products when you're posting on social media. And I am here to completely demystify that process for you and explain exactly how you can get people to buy your homeschool products through social media marketing. Your potential customers must see or hear about your product at least 7 times before they're likely to purchase. This is a fact. This is a marketing fact that everyone should remember whenever they start doing social media marketing, that you are going to need to be seen at least 7 times. That can be an email, it can be a social media post, it can be an ad, a guest blog, but they need to see you and learn about your business and your specific solution at least 7 times. This is all a part of the buyer's journey. So people must be first aware about your business and the products that you offer before you can convince them to purchase from you. That means you're going to need to write blog posts, share social media posts, advertise, and send newsletters. You need to explain that you are offering a solution that they need. And you also need proof that you are telling the truth about how your product will solve their problems. That comes in the form of testimonials, customer stories, and word of mouth referrals. So this is people posting and saying, wow, I had this really great experience with this product. I recommend everyone give it a try. So let's talk some examples of what I'm talking about here. So what kind of benefits can we talk about, and what kind of specific problems can we solve with these two Homeschool Quest printable packs? So we're focusing on specific skills with each one. So we're solving a specific problem. These are skills that need to be practiced, that oftentimes kids are in fact needing to practice more. So that is skip counting and multiplication, addition and multiplication for different age ranges. So this one, the farm and garden addition and multiplication, is for the younger kids. It's more colorful and it has more illustrations. It's simpler skills that they're learning. And so we're able to clearly explain to them what the benefit of this is. It's going to help them to be able to practice the addition and multiplication skills and get that additional repetition on those skills in a fun way. With the skip counting and multiplication printables, it's for the older age range, and it helps to reinforce those skills that a lot of people really need to practice, and explains a bunch of different tips and tricks for being able to memorize the different multiplication facts. So we're focusing on solving specific problems with these packs. We're not doing all the different types of multiplication or all the different types of math in one pack. We're solving specific targeted problems and focusing on appealing to a specific age range. So what kind of posts should you share on social media in order to be able to maximize your impact? Because what we're really talking about here is how you can be able to take the time and effort that you're spending on social media and to get more out of it, so that you're focusing on posting the right kind of content and being able to get more from each post that you share. So you need to share awareness posts. These are posts that will help get the attention of your customers. Oftentimes with homeschool businesses, this is free content that introduces them to the problems you solve. You want to help solve a small part of their problem and then provide them with links back to the rest of your paid products. So if you're just providing free products and you're not including a little page that says, hey, if you like this, try these other products that I have that are paid, you are missing an important step with your social media marketing. You need to share your freebies to get their attention, but you also need to lead them to the rest of your products. You want to share posts that are going to get people's attention when they're doing research. So after they're aware of your business and they're aware that you solve a problem, these are people that are searching for solutions to their problems. So you need to position yourself as the expert in this particular area. Whether that is gardening or math or creating your homeschool from scratch, you need to provide them with content around that topic that talks about solutions. This can be comparing different competitors. It can be comparing different types of solutions. So an example for a homeschool coach is you might be explaining different homeschool methods. You may be explaining, and talking about problems for, okay, if my kid is having a hard time focusing, you might talk about deschooling. So being able to focus on these different areas and information that your ideal customer is going to be searching for. For the Homeschool Quest printables that we just talked about when it comes to the addition and multiplication and skip counting, we can talk about topics all around math and helping kids to be able to understand skills and practice skills through the summer. We can be talking about focusing on making math more fun and different ways that we can do that, including the printables. So it's giving them interesting content that they are going to consume while they're in the research phase. They're not yet necessarily buying anything, but you're introducing them to the concept, hey, I have a solution for you, in a way that's not as pushy or salesy, and sharing these posts on social media about the different types of your blog post with the different types of solutions around your topic in your area of expertise will help you to be able to get more impact, because you're going to be actually reaching the people who are considering solutions. That's where we come to the consideration posts. This is where you're going to tell them how you offered the best solution. Before, with the research, we were talking about solutions in general, proposing that, hey, I have a solution. But now we're going to be focusing on writing posts that tell them why and how you are the best solution to the problem versus the other people out there, how you're different from your competition. And if you don't know how you're different from your competition, we actually have a class that talked about ideal customer. We do get into a little bit about how to figure out how you're different from the competition. And I do have an article about why you shouldn't be afraid of your competition, because there are so many different learning styles out there. There's so many different teaching styles out there that there is plenty of room for competition. And you are going to be providing something that is unique compared to everyone else. That's how you're going to stand out, by providing something that is different, whether that is your worldview, whether that is your teaching style, or the style of the principles that you're offering. You are going to be offering something that is different than the other people out there. So the consideration post is all about focusing on your specific benefits and features of your products. Then you want to share decision posts. This helps people to make that final decision, take the leap of faith, and try your product. So this is sharing frequently asked answers to frequently asked questions, so that you can overcome any concerns or objections that parents may have before they try your product. This is sharing testimonials that you received for your products and sharing special sales or discounts on social media. By sharing a mix of these 4 different kinds of posts, you are going to be able to cut out the filler posts and focus on the stuff that is going to help make you sales. Consistency is the key to all of this. You need to be able to consistently be in front of your ideal customers. Otherwise, they're going to forget you. So you need to be able to have a consistent posting schedule. And that goes right into our next point. You need a plan. Using a social media planner makes it easier to keep track of all your posts and when you're going to post them. This helps you to make better posts, reach more people, and actually grow your homeschool business. So you need to keep track of all the different posts that you're going to post. This isn't just scheduling them on social media in a big mad rush. This is actually taking the time to plan out what you are going to share, so that you are not just doing it by the seat of your pants each day. You want to actually make a plan for the week or even for the month of the different posts that you want to share, so that you can start working on preparing them ahead of time. Hi, Alicia and Spencer. Thanks for joining me today. The next tip I have for you is to pick your primary social network. The best social media sites for your business depends on where ideal customers like to hang out online. This could be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, or another social network. But you need to pick the one that is going to be your primary focus, especially if you are just getting started with social media marketing. You need to have one social network completely mastered before you move on to posting on all of the other ones, of focusing on engagement and messages. You can still post on your Instagram and your Pinterest and your YouTube, but you want to focus on one social network to be your primary place that you engage with your customers, because there is so much that you can do on social media. It can be overwhelming on what you should do. So I highly recommend that you pick your primary social network. This is the one that you are going to focus all your efforts on until you have it down, streamlined, and automated. Then once that one is easy peasy, you can move on to the next one and building engagement on each one. If you guys have any questions, be sure to put them in the comments. I will be answering them as we go along. So the next tip that I have for you guys is to decide on your social media goals. This is a huge thing that I see people do wrong. They want to have success on social media. They want to have the best social media marketing ever, but they don't actually set a goal for themselves. So they don't have any way to be able to measure whether or not a post was successful. So you need to decide, do you want to get more sales, increase your brand awareness, increase your website visits, get more newsletter subscribers, or build a community around your business? You need to decide what is going to be your goals for your social media marketing so that you can plan your marketing around these goals. There's certain kinds of content that are going to increase your sales, but not necessarily get more newsletter subscribers. So you need to decide what your goal is so that you have your focus divided between all 5 of these categories. If you can focus on one area and really get it down, then you can add additional goals to your social media marketing. But if you're trying to post for 5 different goals, you're going to have posts that are only going to you're only going to be able to accomplish a fifth of that goal because your attention is completely divided. So decide on your, I would say, top 3 goals that you are going to focus on so that you can be able to focus your posts and laser focus your marketing a lot more so that you can get more of a benefit out of your marketing. This also leads into record your statistics. This is a really important way to tell if what you are doing is working. So if you want to be able to get more out of your social media marketing, you need to know what kind of posts work and which ones simply don't for your particular audience. So you should track how many followers you have, your website visitors, your newsletter subscribers, and your online sales. So I would go to a spreadsheet and actually write down all of these numbers. And then each month, go back and record what is your new, how many more followers do you have? How many more website visitors or subscribers? If you're not seeing a sizable increase or even seeing a decrease, then you need to change the style of social media marketing posts that you are doing because they're not reaching your potential customers. So if you guys have any questions before I get into the next tip. So Alicia, I'd love to know a little bit more about, you said you have coaching and supplemental kits for homeschooling. Tell me a little bit more about the supplemental kits that you provide. So one of the things that I see a lot of homeschool businesses struggle with is finding and having the time to take pictures. You want to create a folder on your computer or your phone for your image categories. Schedule a time to actually take some pictures once a week or a month in each category. These are these categories that we recommend that you have for your business. You want to have pictures of your products. And if these are digital products, you may want to create some flat lays using some templates, or actually print them out yourself and take some pictures with some on like a pretty backdrop. It can be a kitchen counter with some wood. It can be outside on your patio. Whatever is a good backdrop with good lighting is a perfect place for you to be able to put your digital products. You want to take some pictures of your family, happy customers. You can always ask your customers for pictures by offering them a discount code if they provide you with a testimonial or a picture of their kid using your printable or product. You want to share a picture of your workspace. This is a really great picture, especially if it can show you making your product or using your products. Those are really important categories to have so that when you are sharing posts, you don't actually have to take the time to go and snap a photo and then go and share the post, because that actually does take a lot of time. So if you can actually plan a time to do a photo shoot of your products or of your office space, it's going to be a lot easier for you to be able to set up and have all these photos to pick from when you are sharing your posts. You also want to include any hobbies that you might have. This is a really great way to be able to build a personal connection with your customers, is to share a little bit of the behind the scenes, whether that's making your products on the computer, doing your hobbies, and of course, it's really important to have a category for you. Have pictures of you to be able to share on social media. People being able to see you and the person behind the brand, behind the social media account, is going to help you to be able to build personal connection. When I say a personal connection, what I'm talking about is, instead of just a faceless brand that their only connection with you is their logo, they're going to think of you instead. They're going to think of, my friend Alicia has this really great kit. And you want to build that relationship with them. Because considerate marketing is all about building a relationship with your potential customers, solving problems for them, and being there to help them. That is the goal of your marketing, is to help as many homeschool families as possible with your products and services. So if you don't already know, you can share in the Homeschool Quest group 4 times a day to promote your products. You can share freebies with the newsletter sign up. You can share your paid products that are under $30. You can share blog posts explaining the problems and solutions that your product gives. You can share funny homeschool posts and ask and answer questions. This is a really great way for you to reach over 140,000 different homeschooling families. So if you are not already a member of our group, I highly recommend that you go and check it out. It is a really great community, and we have so much fun over there. It is really our goal with this group is to provide a place for parents and providers to be able to connect so that they can be able to homeschool affordably, and that the homeschool businesses are able to be supported, because there are so many homeschool business owners that are homeschool moms that are homeschooling their children currently or have homeschool graduates. So if you are wanting to be able to participate in this group, it's really easy. We really encourage you to share your content, your products, and your different services that are under $30. So let's talk about sharing better social media posts, because I know this is something that a lot of people want to know about. They want to know, okay, I've shared about these different things, the products that I have, and they're just not getting as much attention in the group. I want them to be more viral, like the post that you share. So one of the things that's really important is that you require a newsletter sign up for any freebies that you share. This is going to allow you to connect with people who are interested in the solution that you're providing, so that you can share with them via email the different types of content that they need to make the decision to purchase products from you. You want to make sure that you're using a photo. You want to make sure that you're using a photo and not just sharing text or using one of the Facebook image backgrounds, because photos get way more attention than just a text post. So this is right off the bat something that can optimize your posts. You want to experiment with posting at different times. So your audience may not be online in the morning. They might be more checking social media in the evening time. So you want to try posting at different times, because that might help you to get the more people seeing your post. So ask a question to get comments. This helps to increase the engagement on your posts and will help Facebook to show your posts to more people. So when you are sharing a marketing post, you're going to have more eyes on your post. This is a great example of a post that promotes our magazine, but also focuses on getting a bunch of comments. And this post has a bunch of comments, and it has been shown to a ton of people. So doing a post where you're asking for tips, or you are asking for their advice, is a great way for you to be able to gather a bunch of good information for a blog post. It's a great way to be able to build a sense of community around your brand, and be able to share your product. In this case, we're sharing one of our freebies, which is our magazine. So you want to share about your product's benefits, not just your features. And these get confused pretty easily. So a list of features and a list of benefits are a different thing. Features are facts about your product and service. Benefits are the positive way that those unique differences and features are going to impact their child's life. So it's not just that it's a fun, it's not just that it's fun printables, it's printables they will actually complete and do, that they will ask for again and again. So it's not just printables that have 11 sheets in it. It's going to help them to master skip counting. So talking about the benefits and how your features are going to actually impact their kid's life is way more powerful post than just telling them what the bundle comes with. So before they buy, moms want to know how their kids are going to benefit from what you're offering. And this is a really important step. You also want to write an attention-grabbing one-sentence summary at the beginning of your post. This is sometimes called a hook, and it is really important for you to be able to write something that is going to get them to either click on the read more or go to your website. You want to use words they are looking for so you quickly tell if they need your product. Tell them quickly what it is and why they should care, because you want them to stop scrolling and read the rest of your post. So you need to actually focus on telling them the most exciting part of your post right up front, whether that's a sale or it's a benefit, whether you're comparing solutions with a blog post. You can say something like 4 ways to help your kid pay attention during math class, or to have more fun during math class. Focus on the benefits and telling them exactly what it is. Don't make them wonder what your post is about, because then they're just going to keep on scrolling by. You want to include a call to action at the end of your post. If you only take 2 things away from this, that is that you need a social media planner and you need a call to action on every single post. A call to action tells your customer exactly what you want them to do after they finish reading your post. So many people miss out on a call to action, and that is going to reduce the effectiveness of their social media marketing by at least half. This can boost your click-through rate on your posts by anywhere from 30 to 50%. So you want to capture their attention with the benefit, tell them what to do and how to do it, and add urgency or a deadline. So capture their attention with the benefit is focus on saying, get 50% off this printable pack by using coupon code Homeschool Quest. Offer ends on August 8th. That is a call to action that is going to get them to go to the website, use the coupon code, and purchase the product. You need to double check your posts. And this is a super simple way for you to be able to create better posts, because if you read your post out loud, you will notice any areas that might be confusing to your potential customers. And it is super simple trick. Even better, if you can have someone read it out loud to you, they will notice any double words or confusing sentences that you have in there, and you will be able to hear where they trip up or if they get tongue-tied. And it will make it a lot easier for you to be able to share posts that convert. You also want to do a quick grammar check on your posts, because after doing many rounds of edits, you may have accidentally introduced a spelling error or a double word like the. And I use languagetools.com to proof my posts. It's a really simple way to be able to have a checker to be able to just take care of those pesky typos and things like that. If you want to reach more people in our group and you want to build a personal connection with our community of 140,000 plus homeschooling families from around the world, you should join our welcome team. We welcome and encourage new members in our weekly welcome posts and answer questions that they have. This helps you to build a personal connection with new homeschooling parents so that when they see your posts, they are already know who you are and that you've already provided them with a benefit without having to give anything away. The welcome team also gets a freebie mentioned in the welcome post once a month. So, as a thank you for being part of the welcome team and helping to provide your expertise to all of the different new homeschooling families that are joining our group. If you guys have any questions for social media, please put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. Oh, Alicia, you're getting a social media planner. Perfect. It makes a huge difference in being able to keep track of everything. How do you join the welcome team? Well, let me go ahead and put a link here. It's in our free marketing opportunities page. And you can just send in a form request and to join the welcome team. It's super simple. We have a Facebook chat where we share the welcome post so that you guys get notified about that, and it makes it super easy. You also have opportunities to be able to join other teams and get notified about special offers that we have just for the welcome team, as well as opportunities to become part of the moderator team in the future. I want to invite all of you to our next event. We're going to be talking about the 8 tiny social media habits that you can add to your schedule that are going to help you to be able to streamline your social media processes and actually get a whole lot more out of your marketing. So we're going to be really focusing on social media this month, and that includes the next event, which is going to be on August 16th. So go ahead and go over there, and it's going to be at 12 p.m. PST. And Facebook will automatically convert that to your time zone. And these social media habits are going to not only help you to grow your business, but make it so that you are focusing on the right steps whenever you are doing your social media marketing. This is going to take what you learned today and supercharge it by adding in a bunch of new information you might not be thinking about on ways to be able to build more connections with your potential customers. So go ahead and RSVP over there, and we will be making the replay of this available in email. So if you aren't already a part of the Homeschool Business Builders newsletter, I'm going to drop a link to that. We also share any special deals or special offers that we have, limited time specials. We do share those in the newsletter as well. So you guys will have a lot of great information in there. Thank you so much for joining me live, and I look forward to talking to you guys again on August 16th.